Flying can be stressful for everyone, but it's even more difficult for seniors. Many airlines don't want to talk about it, but age discrimination is real. And if you're traveling at an older age, it's important to know your rights. In this video, I will cover everything you need to know before getting on the plane as a senior traveler. I'm from a travel channel, and today we'll discuss 7 things that all seniors need to know when flying. Flying has changed dramatically over the last few years, and airlines are now adding hidden fees for everything, including carry-ons. Every passenger will pay for checked bags. But did you know that you might be able to get 1 or 2 free checked bags with most airlines? This rule applies to everyone over the age of 65. You do not need to book an aisle seat. Just ask the gate agent when you check in for your flight to request an aisle seat. They will do their best to accommodate you. However, if there aren't any seats left, you may have to pay extra to get one. Airlines pack planes like sardines, but there are ways to avoid sitting in the middle seat. Many airlines allow passengers over the age of 65 to pick their seats for free. Check the airline's website to see if they offer this perk, and book your flight early to take advantage of it. If you're booking with a travel agent or through an airline, ask them to put you on the preferred customer list. That way, you will be one of the first to pick your seats when it is time to check in for your flight. Keep in mind that not all seats are created equal. Some are better than others. Always choose a window or aisle seat. If you sit in the middle seat, you'll be fending off sleep punches from your neighbors every hour on the plane. It's never been more important to arrive at the airport ready to fly. Airports are busy, security lines are long, and many travelers have forgotten how crowded airports can be. Most airlines recommend arriving 3 hours before a domestic flight and 4 hours before an international flight. Leave plenty of time to get to the airport and park. Then factor in the time it takes to walk from your car to the check-in counter. Drop your bags, go through security, find your gate, and wait for boarding. The Transportation Security Administration recommends that seniors over the age of 75 use the TSA pre-check line. While you can still go through regular security, the pre-check line usually has shorter wait times, so it's worth looking into. To qualify for TSA pre-check, you'll need to enroll in a trusted traveler program such as Global Entry, which costs $100 and is good for 5 years. Or the less expensive option, TSA PreCheck, which costs $85 and is valid for 5 years. You're never too old for discounts. Ask the airline representative at the check-in counter if they offer discounts for seniors. While some U.S. airlines no longer offer discounts for passengers over the age of 65, others do. For example, Alaska Airlines offers a 5% discount for travelers who are 65 or older, and Delta Airlines offers a 10% discount for travelers who are 62 or older and have a senior discount card. Other airlines may offer discounts for AARP members, so it's always worth asking. Many people assume that seniors are too old to fly, and unfortunately, age discrimination is alive and well. If you're planning to travel internationally, check the country's entry requirements. Some countries require proof of vaccination, while others may require a negative COVID test. Before boarding the plane, make sure you have all of the necessary documentation. If you're flying internationally, check with the airline to see if they can assist you with completing the necessary paperwork. Some airlines offer special assistance forms for seniors and those with disabilities. Fill out the form completely and submit it to the airline at least 48 hours before departure. Once you arrive at your destination, you'll breeze through customs and be on your way to your next adventure in no time. Flying is expensive, especially right now, so it's important to get every penny's worth. If you're traveling alone, consider volunteering to take the middle seat. Most flights have 1 or 2 middle seats that are going unused. Ask the gate agent if you can have the middle seat for free. You'll get an empty seat next to you, and the flight will be less expensive. But be prepared to pay full price for your ticket. As a senior, you have more options than you think, so don't be afraid to negotiate. If you're traveling with a companion, you may be able to negotiate 2 free checked bags. The key is to ask nicely and be polite. If you arrive at the airport with 2 large suitcases, ask the gate agent if you can check both bags for free. They may agree to do it without even asking why. And if you're polite and respectful, they may be more likely to help you out. It doesn't hurt to ask, and you have nothing to lose. Most airlines charge a fee for checked bags, but not for carry-ons. Use the free space in the overhead bin to save money. Pack light and put everything you can fit into a backpack or personal item bag. When you arrive at the airport, look for bins that are nearly empty. The further away the gate is from the overhead bin space, the less likely it will fill up. If you're flying on a smaller plane where the bins are at the back of the aircraft, it may be helpful to board early. When you get onto the plane, immediately head to the overhead bin space closest to your seat and put your carry-on bag up top. There's no need to wait until the flight attendants finish the safety demonstration. Be proactive and put your carry-on bag away as soon as possible. It's also a good idea to place your carry-on bag in the overhead bin rather than under the seat in front of you. You will have more room to stretch out, and it's easier to access your items during the flight. You may qualify for discounts and freebies that you didn't realize were available. If you're traveling internationally, you may be eligible for a free stopover in Dubai if you're over the age of 60. Emirates Airlines offers a free stopover in Dubai for passengers over the age of 62 who are connecting in Dubai for at least 8 hours, can stay in a luxury hotel for free, and receive a private transfer to and from the airport. 8. All you have to do is contact the airline at least 72 hours before your flight, and let them know you're interested in taking advantage of the free stopover program. You can also email them the completed free stopover in Dubai request form. You'll need to provide your passport-size photograph and flight details. Airplanes are notorious for their uncomfortable seats and lack of privacy. But you can improve your chances of having a comfortable flight by choosing the right seat. Seats at the back of the plane tend to be more cramped, so try to avoid them. Instead, choose a seat near the front of the aircraft. You'll have more legroom, and it'll be easier to get to the bathroom without disturbing your neighbors. If you're concerned about turbulence, sit over the wings. The area around the wings tends to be the smoothest part of the plane, so if you're prone to motion sickness, it's worth considering. You should also consider sitting on the left side of the plane. Studies have shown that planes that fly over water crash less often than planes that fly over land. So it may be a good idea to take a window seat on the left side of the plane if you're worried about safety. While it's important to follow the recommendations of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, you don't have to follow all of the suggestions. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't. If you don't want to get the vaccine, don't. No one should be making these decisions for you. And while it's important to follow the guidelines, you shouldn't feel pressured to do anything that you're not comfortable with. If you're flying with a friend or family member, consider agreeing to be each other's emergency contact. If you're flying alone, let someone know your flight itinerary and check in with them when you arrive at your destination. You can also sign up for the airline's text messaging program. That way you'll receive updates about your flight status directly to your phone. And while some people might think that being over the age of 65 means you're too old to fly, there are plenty of perks that come along with being a senior citizen. There are discounts, freebies, and programs designed to make your life easier when you're traveling. We've only covered 7 things here, but there are many more that you need to know before getting on the plane. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What would you add to the list? If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe for more travel tips. Thanks for watching. Bye.